Africa is approaching a turning point, one that the rest of the world did not expect to arrive so quickly. For decades, outsiders shaped the continent's security, its defense strategies, and its technological progress. But that era is fading fast. Today, African nations are making decisions that signal a very different future, one where they no longer rely on foreign protection or imported solutions. And the biggest shock for the West came when key African leaders, including South Africa and Traore's allies across the continent, embraced artificial intelligence as the new foundation of defense. What is happening right now is more than modernization. It is a complete transformation of military strategy, national security, and geopolitical balance. And the world is finally waking up to the reality that Africa is preparing itself in ways no one anticipated. Africa has decided it will not depend on others for survival. The new vision is simple but powerful: African technology, African intelligence, and African defense designed and controlled by Africans. Artificial intelligence has now become one of the most important tools in this shift. South Africa took a major leap by establishing a dedicated military-focused AI research division. This center is designed to integrate smart algorithms, data-driven analysis, and advanced automation into national defense. With these systems, the military can detect danger sooner, respond faster, and manage threats with far more precision. AI-powered border surveillance, automated drones capable of flying without pilots, and advanced cyber defense programs are becoming part of everyday security operations. These systems do more than prepare for conflict. They assist in disaster management, rescue missions, and peacekeeping strategies. South Africa's move demonstrates that the next generation of warfare will rely as much on computing intelligence as on physical force. It proves that innovation can rival raw manpower, and it signals to the world that African nations are not just catching up, they are preparing to lead. Egypt remains at the peak of Africa's military rankings, not because of numbers alone, but because of strategic balance. With more than 440,000 active troops, a powerful air force, thousands of armored vehicles, and a dominant navy guarding essential waterways, Egypt treats national defense as a matter of survival. The country displays its strength openly through military parades, international joint exercises, and large-scale demonstrations of air power. This visibility is deliberate. Egypt wants both allies and rivals to understand the seriousness of its capabilities. Positioned next to unstable regions including Libya, Sudan, and Gaza, Egypt believes that only strength can guarantee stability. That is why it continues to strengthen its forces every year. Its priority is not prestige but protection, ensuring that no weakness can be exploited in a region where danger is never far. Algeria, on the other hand, chooses silence over spectacle. Behind its reserved public image lies one of the continent's most formidable military powers. Algeria invests almost $25 billion annually in defense, more than any other African nation. Its philosophy is straightforward: be so prepared that no enemy dares to strike. Relying primarily on advanced equipment sourced from Russia and China, including high-grade air defense systems, modern jets, and robust armored vehicles, Algeria builds a force rooted in discipline and constant readiness. Military service is a respected part of national identity, and the country's quiet strength has created an image of a nation that may not boast but certainly cannot be underestimated. Nigeria's military power is shaped not by display or silence, but by experience. While some nations train for conflict, Nigeria faces it daily. Its soldiers operate in some of the most dangerous environments on the continent, confronting insurgencies, terrorist groups, kidnappers, and armed militants. This daily reality creates an army hardened by real battle conditions. Nigeria has over 230,000 active personnel, supported by large reserves and paramilitary units. Even though some of its equipment is outdated and the budget is not the largest, Nigerian troops possess something technology cannot replace: war-tested resilience. Their involvement in regional peacekeeping missions further extends Nigeria's influence, proving that its strength helps stabilize not just the country, but the wider region as well. South Africa's military approach focuses on intellectual strength. Instead of relying on massive troop numbers, it emphasizes advanced technology, precision engineering, and innovation. The country develops many of its own armored vehicles, drone systems, and artillery platforms, giving it independence from foreign suppliers and unique advantages on the battlefield. Its Air Force, Navy, and Special Forces are trained for accuracy and strategic execution rather than overwhelming force. South Africa believes that in modern warfare, smart planning and cutting-edge tools matter more than large formations. By investing wisely and prioritizing knowledge-driven strategy, it positions itself as one of the most advanced militaries on the continent. Ethiopia's military is defined by endurance and national spirit. Home to one of Africa's largest standing armies, Ethiopia's troops are known for their ability to endure harsh terrain and difficult environments. The rugged landscape, mountains, valleys, and highlands has shaped generations of soldiers capable of fighting in ways few armies can match. Despite not having the highest budget or the most advanced weaponry, Ethiopia relies on unity, discipline, and national pride. Conflict, when it comes, is seen as a matter of collective responsibility rather than solely military duty. This sense of national determination gives Ethiopia a strategic edge that cannot be measured only through equipment lists. Angola represents the power of rebuilding with patience. After years of devastating civil war, the country could have remained weakened. Instead, it chose to rebuild carefully, investing step by step in military organization, training, and gradual modernization. Angola is strengthening its forces slowly but deliberately, ensuring each improvement makes a lasting difference. Its army is improving in ground operations, border protection, and defensive capability. The Air Force and Navy are expanding methodically. Angola does not seek attention. It seeks stability. Through deliberate progress, it is ensuring the country will never again be easily shaken. Morocco uses strategy as its greatest weapon. With a strong defense budget, modern equipment such as F-16 jets, advanced tanks, and a rapidly expanding drone program, Morocco maintains impressive capability across land, air, and sea. But what truly sets it apart is strategic planning. Positioned near the crucial Strait of Gibraltar, Morocco leverages geography, diplomacy, and military preparedness together. By strengthening alliances and preventing conflicts before they escalate, Morocco shows that power is not always expressed through fighting, it is often proven through smart decisions and strategic foresight. The Democratic Republic of Congo remains one of Africa's biggest mysteries in terms of military potential. With one of the largest soldier counts on the continent and vast natural resources, the DRC could become a dominant regional force. But organizational issues, outdated equipment, limited budgets, and weak internal coordination prevent it from reaching its full potential. Defense spending, around the equivalent of a small European nation's budget, is not enough for such a massive army. This makes the DRC a sleeping giant full of power but held back by internal challenges. If it ever becomes fully organized, the military balance of Central Africa could change dramatically. Sudan and Libya illustrate the danger of disunity. Both countries possess strong armies on paper, with large numbers of troops and significant equipment. But internal divisions, multiple factions, rival command structures, and political conflict break their strength from within. In Sudan, the split between the National Army and the Rapid Support Forces has shattered military unity. In Libya, years of political fragmentation create constant confusion in military strategy. Without unified leadership, even the most powerful weapons lose impact. Their situations prove that unity is the foundation of real military power. Africa is entering a future where strength will rely on intelligence, organization, and technology, especially artificial intelligence. And as nations like South Africa and their allies embrace AI-driven defense, the world is realizing that African military power is evolving faster than anyone expected. The old assumptions no longer apply. New strategies are emerging. And the rise of AI in Africa's security systems has begun rewriting the continent's place in global power dynamics.